Today we're looking at gold chart, and we're looking at what we feel that the market is going to do. Today is the 19th of August 2025, and my name is Victor Chidebere Anozie. So this is what it actually is going to look like. In our last episode, we anticipated what the market will do, and we said that the market was around this region here, and we said that the market was actually going to come down. You can see this arrow here. We drew this. The arrow market was going to come down to this zone, come up to this point, and come all the way down, right? So first of all, the market has actually come down here to this zone, right? The market has come to this zone, and then the market is currently anticipating to move up to that zone at the very top side, and the market can go down. Now, one thing you need to understand about trading is that trading is patience, right? Trading is patience. One of the reasons why a lot of people are not really successful in trading is because, first of all, they are putting all their burden in trading, and secondly, they are not very patient people, and that is really a major concern, right? In as much as I knew that the market was actually going to come all the way down from this point where it was, moving, consolidating, trying to, create a down movement. In as much as I knew that it was going to go down, there are people who may have sold from this zone, right? But then for me, I've always understood that waiting is always the higher strong strategy when you want to trade. So what happened? I waited, right? And the market is currently at this zone and has gotten some levels of buy, right? If we go over to the lower time frame, we can have a clear picture of what we actually saw that gave us that direction, right? Let's say the 30 minutes time frame here. Let me get this, okay? So you can see that the market came to that zone and what has reacted massively, right? We can, if we do this up, you can see that the market is currently creating a pattern to the upside, right? So this is exactly what happened here, right? So now what are we anticipating? We're anticipating that, okay, this market will move from this point, like we've drawn this already, from this zone down here. It has stopped, it is coming up now and go up. Now, a lot of people who did not enter this trade here, right? Now, I was trying to explain why did I not sell from this point to this key level point. It is because that most times in trading, you have to be able to wait for the key levels, because if you don't wait for the key levels and you jump in, you are now doing a guesswork. That's when it will feel like you are gambling, right? And remember, know that we have a zone below here. We have a zone below this point here that we're anticipating the market to get to. Now, the market can get to this point and start going down, right? The market can get to this point and start going down. And there's no guarantee that the market can move all the way up to this other side here. There's no guarantee, right? You get me? So that's one of the unique things you really need to understand about trading. So you must be able to patiently wait for your trades, right? You must be able to patiently wait for your trade. Now, the market can also come all the way down from this point here, and just come down to this point here and go back up, right? So the market has a mind of its own. But one of the unique things that will save you while trading is to be able to wait for key levels, right? That point whereby you've actually said that, okay, this is where I wait for the market, right? Don't feel that the market has left you. Let's say, for example, this market comes to this point and did not tap this point, right? It did not, maybe it just gets to somewhere around there and start going up. No, don't feel that the market has left you. You have to be able to be patient, right? You have to be able to be patient. That's one unique thing you really need to pay massive attention to while trading. So you really need to pay massive attention to while trading. So it's very important. So now that we've seen this here, let's go to the higher time frame and have a clearer picture, right? So this is the 1 day chart here. This is the 1 day chart here. Already we have, outstanding key levels that we feel that the market is actually going to come to. You look at this first point key level here, right, around 3-4, and also another key level here below, right? So we've actually anticipated these zones that the market was actually going to come to. The market bought for a very long period of time from this point, bought all the way to this zone here, but did not tap this point at this very top. And now the market is actually trying to cover up, the zones that it has actually been on, right? So of course we're actually going to see some buy that will still come up to take out this point at this very top here, and we're actually going to see some sells that will actually come to cover up this imbalance here at this very much below here. So it's something that is very much normal in the market for us to experience, right? So but then you need to understand that people are going, that's one of the uniqueness about trading the futures market. You can call it the futures. Why is it called futures? It's because you are anticipating what will happen in the future. You understand? Traders are those people that they are storytellers, but most importantly they have the ability to tell what would happen in the future, though under probabilities. But it's one unique skill that once you have that knowledge, you can anticipate what will happen, in the market, right? Especially in the market, not necessarily about life, right? Like other areas of life, but then in the market, you can look at the chart through the help of technical analysis. You can anticipate what you feel can happen in no distance time. You understand? So that's one of the uniqueness about what trading. You understand? That's one of the uniqueness about trading. So fingers crossed, what are we looking at here is already playing out. Like we've already said, the market is actually going to be moving from this zone here, and it has tapped this point here, which it has done, and when anticipating it goes up and comes down, right? So we can't really tell what the market will finally do, but then if the market chooses not to go up, then we also have a point below here where we are anticipating the market should come to and give us a buy to the upside, right? So whichever one the market decides to participate in, we're here to look at those zones. So please, if you got value in today's episode, do well to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, like the video so more people can actually get to see it. Don't also forget to comment if you have a question or a contribution. And most importantly, if you have interest to want to learn how to trade, do well to reach out to us. You can be a part of our academy where we teach people how to trade. You can learn online, or you can also learn on site at our trading institute. So thank you very much.